Between the two of you, I think it's that shared ability to embrace the unknown, like deciding to convert the van and make it into a true success means that you're perfectly matched. You're the perfect yin to each other's yang, and I know that will take you through to a long, happily married life together.
Penny, it's taken you less than 10 years to convince me to stand here in front of you today to deliver these vows. Who knew that in that house party in 2016, where we threw a bag of wine at each other, we were beginning this journey together. There are a lot of little moments I've really enjoyed along our journey, like our first date up in the Lake District, taking in the beautiful views with Lake Windermere in the background, or bringing you home to Ireland and getting you to help muck out the chicken shed before meeting my mother for the first time, or moving into the van with you and not having any grand plans, just adventure in our hearts. These are just some key moments we've shared so far, and I'm excited to keep making memories with you. I'd like to make some promises to you for now and the future. I promise to treat you as my equal, to respect your dreams and to support you being yourself. I promise to drive the van for us, even on the narrowest roads, to reach our destination. And as part of this promise, I also promise to try and avoid the narrowest roads. I promise to keep you warm on the coldest nights and try not to complain about filling a hot water bottle just as I'm ready to get into bed. I promise to let you know what the weather forecast will be, even if you really don't care. It rained a little earlier, it's going to be grey, just so you know. I promise to encourage your artistic talent, even if it means chaos in our living space. I promise to raise you up when you're feeling down and give you space when times are tough. I hope these promises will allow us to build a happy and adventurous future together. I'm excited to see new places with you, but also excited to call somewhere home when the time is right for us. Táimid Malach Fada Awala Inor Doc Rohi, which roughly translates to, we're on the long way home, in our home on wheels. While I'm speaking Gaeilge, I should also tell you, Anwyl Cadigum Dulgadi on Leharis doesn't mean I love you to the moon and back. Some of these know what it means. But is bralum to Gudi an Gaelic agus Arash does, which sounds similar but has a completely different sentiment. So, is bralum to Gudi an Gaelic agus Arash.
My Patrick, my Galahu, you are my love. From all those years ago, since our very first night together, I've been able to sleep soundly next to you, which to most might not seem like much, but for me, you were the first man I'd been able to fall asleep beside in many years. And despite our relationship only being in its earliest kindling stages, it was as if my soul knew we were safe beside you. I could place my trust in you, open my heart, and be completely, unapologetically myself. I am not someone that finds it particularly easy to communicate or express myself. But from the first time we had dinner together, and I somehow managed to end up with pasta sauce on my forehead, you gave me the kind of safety that makes self-expression possible. No judgment, no shame, only love, and the occasional constructive criticism. I cannot promise you the perfect life, but I do promise you one filled with vibrancy, excitement, and adventure. A life where you are seen, heard, and deeply, deeply appreciated and valued for all that you do, not only for me, but for us, such as emptying the van toilet, especially in the warm months. Another promise I cannot make is that I won't fill our life with an ever-growing, extensive collection of animals. However, I do promise that I will always love you more than I will ever love any goat, even the pygmy ones. And I vow that no matter how busy life will get, to actively create space for quality time together, to always make us a priority. I promise that I will try and learn how to be a fast cook, so that you don't have to suffer the effects of your hunger, and failing that, I will always have snacks to hand to ease your pain. I promise you that I will be patient, kind, and humble, and that even when trying to mask my disappointment that you won't read my favourite books so that we can geek out and get excited about dragons. I promise to always be laughing with you, even when we argue over directions, and forget who put the roll away when you're trying to convince me that this pipe just isn't that steep. With you, I've truly learned that home isn't a place. It isn't bricks and a roof or with a postcode. It's a person. You're my home, my Awalia. My comfort in chaos, my anchor in the storm, and the reminder that even the darkest nights end with a sunrise. I choose you today, tomorrow, and every day after, not because I have to, but because loving you is the best choice I'll ever make. With all my heart, I am yours.